Welcome to our 247 Southeast Sea channel. Please subscribe to the latest shows, like and share to spread the love of the homeland, and don't forget to comment to express your personal views. The program for today will have the following main contents. Ladies and gentlemen, according to document, the defense ministers of the ASEAN, which is short for Association of Southeast Asian Nations, will issue a consistent statement on the Southeast Sea at a conference next month. On Thursday, September 28, Delphine Lorenzara, Philippine Defense Minister, who is the chairman of ASEAN, said about the news at a conference in Manila. According to Explorer, the minister said, "We will make a statement and a solution to conflict in the South Sea, hopefully a consistent statement by the ASEAN. The Philippines will host a meeting of the 10 countries ASEAN referred to as the ADMM and 8 foreign partners is called ADMM+.
Maratana minister hope that the conference will be discussed threats to regional peace and security. Philippines operate airport runway in the Thitu Island to cope with China. Philippines found funding for the largest project and infrastructure upgrading have to perform on small vessels or shores where it is controlled in the disputed water of the East Sea. This is a gesture that Manila regards as a gentle reminder to countries, including China, about Manila claims in the East Sea. This month, Philippines Minister of National Defense is looking for Faranta say a program that modernizing Philippines and force in the next year will support upsetting a 13,000 meter long airport runway to Boston and Thitu Island, which belongs to Jeonsa Island, has been managed by Manila. Nevertheless, the feminism is in a conflict among China, Taiwan, and Vietnam. The project to renovate airport runway is expected to lead to repair water symptoms and in 9 small islands in Jeonsa that has been managed by Philippines as present. The thing that Philippines President committed in April this year, the 50 years lasting program that modernized Philippines year and force was tested in 2012 and up to $2.56 million. The upgraded infrastructure project of Manila is supposed to be a reminder that Manila has a managed intention on 9 islands of Vietnam in its sea.
However, this plan is unlikely to affect countries which claim the overlapping in the same waters. It claims sovereignty the most aggressively and declares sovereignty is more than 100 islands in equator and surrounding water by itself. Beijing has been close to Manila for the past year, but only after the period of diplomatic confrontation that lasts many years. Some Philippines fear it will recur. Mr. Jonathan Interbase commented, "I think many people feel it's time to consider other options. In my opinion, it's like losing a kind of insurance. It's make sure you don't just go in one direction and go to the end." China challenges the patience of Philippines. After Chinese occupation occupied a lagoon off the Pacific coast of the Philippines, was pressured by the public to visit Beijing again. April 2017, he pledged to upgrade the island that Philippines controlled in Trunsa Island. About 2 months ago, the Central Chinese ship came to put their flag in Tami Bay, which Vietnam called the ceremonial storm. Disturbing more for the Philippines, the two countries attacked the importance of as a fishing ground with abundant fossil fuel reserves.
Ambition for the Trunsa Island. The Philippines can have locked in Trunsa, claimed by showing human habitation and economic activity. Mr. Jonathan notes about 100 civilians, many connected to military activity, live on Thị Tứ Island, the Japan's second largest natural landform at 37 hectares. Some in the Philippines advocate opening it to tourism. Philippines Minister of National Defense Mr. Delphine Lorenzana visited Thị Tứ in April to check on the condition of the residents. According to a Defense Department statement, the unpaid runway can only allow military aircraft, mostly for transport, limiting who can access the island. Analysts say plan to refurbish infrastructure in the Trunsa Island fit with a natural order of things that any country would do to improve defense, said Eduardo Aranda, Associate Professor at the National University of Singapore's Public Policy School. The modernization budget must be spent, he added. Clearly, it's defensive in nature. It's a routine part of modernization. The Philippines military ranked no 50 in the world of the list of 133 countries tracked by the research database Global Firepower. But China has officially kept quiet about the runway upgrade on Thị Tứ Island.
And those plans also marked a scaling back in April from Duterte's original idea of visiting Thị Tứ himself and flying his national flag. Taiwan and Vietnam sometimes issue protest statements when they send trade to their Trunsa Island claim, but seldom follow up. Earlier in April, four Philippine officials and Trunsa Island were not affirmed sovereignty by China. The Chinese embassy in Manila sent to protest no to the Philippine Foreign Ministry after the Southeast Asian country military official arrival in South China Sea Island, town of Trunsa in April. A statement on Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs website quotes to the spokesman as saying that the ships were contrary to the consensus reached by two countries leaders in resolving in dispute. Mr. Lục said Peking were extremely concerned and not satisfied with the new development, so it was decided to raise the issue with the Philippines. On April 21st, Philippine Minister of National Defense Mr. Lorenzana and a military delegation flew to Iceland, town of Manila, that control the South China Sea. According to Inquirer, Lorenzana ignored China when the spot plane crossed to the disputed area before arriving in the town. Reports indicate that the Chinese side had signaled that the plane had fallen into Chinese airspace.